Hey YouTube, what's going on? Ryan knows tech from techofcourse.com, and today I'm going to encompass two request videos, one of which, what applications are best for the everyday tasks in Mac OS X, and what applications can you use on your Mac that are the same thing as your PC or vice versa. So I'm going to try to put both of those together in this video, and hopefully we'll be successful. So the first thing on the list is office productivity. Well, on the PC side, you've really got one big glaring option, and that's Microsoft Office. Microsoft Office current release 2007 or approaching release 2010 is fantastic software. Absolutely love both versions of it. I currently use 2010 on the Windows side of my Mac and on my PC. Really nice software. It's quick. It's very easy to use. My only complaint is it's very expensive, $300 to $500 for the higher end software that encompasses everything. So it's really expensive on a PC. On a Mac, you've got iWork, Pages, which is like Microsoft Office, Keynote, which is going to be like your PowerPoint, and then Numbers, which is pretty much Excel. So I just opened up Pages here. You've got all these different templates to go through. This is really nice software. It's cheap. The whole Pages suite's only like $80. So we'll just do a blank template. It's not as fast as Microsoft Office, launching and closing, but everything inside, you can save it as a .doc, so it's very universally compatible, I guess you could say. You've got all your tables and charts and business stuff here. Really nice, really easy. I really like Pages from Apple. Same thing with Keynote and Numbers. I'm not going to open them, but the iWork suite I prefer over Microsoft Office. However, it doesn't have Publisher and Outlook and some other tools like that. Well, speaking of Outlook, we're going to talk about Mail. So on your PC, you can use Outlook. On your Mac, you can use Mail. Really nice application. I never use it because I just use webmail. I do actually have a business email, which is off our own server, but I really don't have it set up, or I have one account set up right now. But it's really nice. I did use it for a little bit. It's really easy to use, and it's visually attractive, which I think we can all agree that Outlook just isn't. All right, so next we'll talk about video editing. Well, I think iMovie is a no-brainer on the Mac since it comes with iLife. It's really easy to use. It's really fantastic software. I love it. I'll use it any day. Also on the Mac, you've got Camtasia for Mac, which I also have, and then ScreenFlow, which I'm using now. I've had a lot of problems with Camtasia. ScreenFlow has been nothing but good experiences. I'm starting to use ScreenFlow more and more. However, iMovie is definitely going to be in service when I use my flip camera to record some of these videos that I use. So Camtasia, ScreenFlow, or iMovie, great software on the Mac. On the PC, you've got Sony Vegas, very expensive. You got Adobe, whatever that is, very expensive. And you've got Camtasia, which is good. I love Camtasia on a PC. It's 10 times what it is on a Mac. Camtasia 7, I believe, just came out, so definitely check that out. Also, you can use Windows Movie Maker, which is obviously free, comes with Windows Live from Windows Update. It's decent. It'll put some clips together with like 2 transitions. That's about it. So it isn't very good. I'll just say it. Then you've got iPhoto. We're going to talk about some photo work here. You've got iPhoto and Aperture, both of which are very good programs. I'm not going to open them up. They take a few seconds, and we don't need to waste time. Actually, I will open Aperture. But Aperture is a really nice piece of software. I think it's $100, $99. Maybe it's $199. Not totally sure. It's probably just $100. It's really nice software for the Mac. It does a great job editing. It's not like Photoshop, which is available obviously on both platforms, but really easy to use. Just a whole bunch of sliders here. You can get pretty accurate with it. I think it's pretty pro. You've got a lot of settings here, metadata, library, and adjustments. iPhoto is a little bit easier. It comes with iLife. Very nice to organize albums and everything. Put that together. We'll launch it real quick here. Really nice though. The whole iLife suite on a Mac is just great. Here's the events. Got some cars in here. You've got GarageBand to record stuff. You really don't have that on a PC. Now we will talk about web browsers. I like Safari. I really like Safari on a Mac. I have Google Chrome on my Mac. I will never use it. Here's why. It's not made by Apple. It doesn't look pretty. It really doesn't. And I think it's significantly slower. That's my big problem with it. Not because it doesn't look good, it's just a lot slower than Safari. And Safari actually took a while to load there, but I am in my basement and the wireless reception isn't perfect. but it's easy to load. Really nice bookmarks bar up here. You've got all the options you need. It's very stable, quick, reliable, and it doesn't use a whole lot of RAM, so that's good. On a PC, I love Google Chrome. Mozilla Firefox is always a good choice. But on the Mac, I would definitely choose Safari. All right, so burning content to a disk, what would you use? I use what Mac OS X has in it, and I use what Windows has in it. Unless on a PC I need to do an ISO, then I'll use ISR Recorder, or there's a couple other ISR recording software. But really, I just use what the operating system has built in. Music. iTunes on a Mac works great. And on a PC, I simply use Media Player or Media Center, however, Winamp is an option. IM. You can put all your accounts together in iChat, but then you've got all the different windows. So I use Adium on a Mac, and on the PC side of things, I choose Pigeon, which puts your Google account, your AIM account, Jabber, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, into one window. Everything's there. On the Mac, as I just said, Adium pretty much does the same thing, a little bit better than iChat does, at least I think. Screen recording on a PC, I use Camtasia. On the Mac, I either use ScreenFlow or QuickTime Player. So really, I think that's the basics of what we're using here. I really like using a Mac over a PC. I've got videos about that. But both are great platforms. Both have some really great applications. I should mention free applications for office productivity on a Mac. NeoOffice, just Google that, or OpenOffice. They're both free. They're both pretty slow, but they work. And I guess that's the main thing. So you can check that out. I should also mention to get rid of applications on your Mac, there's an application that I haven't purchased left called AppZapper. You drag the icon there, it deletes all the files, it's gone. On a PC, I just use the Windows uninstall method, which I know isn't a very clean uninstall, but hey, it works. I'm not buying anything else for it. So hope you learned something here. I really hope I honored those 2 request videos appropriately. Requests can be sent to ryan@techcourse.com. While you're up there, make sure that TechCourse, check it out. It's our blog. Twitter.com/JamesRSchultz is my Twitter, and then every Tuesday night between 7 and 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we host our live web shows. So we see you guys there or in tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.